All right, people, Catfish Dave here. We're going to be trying out some new rods today. I was using some big cat fever rods for years. I'd probably bought about 15 of those things from the Big Fish outfitters. I had a Hellcat rod break on me in a video, and you know, everybody knew about it. You know, I never even got that Hellcat replaced. Maybe they were too busy to do it. I don't know. They know about it. But anyway, I'd spent a lot of money on these rods. I've got almost 14 million views on my channel. Some local YouTuber, I won't say no names, he's been doing this a couple years. Thinks he's God's gift to the fishing world. Got to the point that me and him didn't get along because of it. And well, bottom line, I see him post where Big Cat Fever gave him about 5 rods, just gave them to him. And this guy's got 200,000 views on his channel. And I'm thinking, man, I'm buying these rods. And not only am I buying them, I'm advertising them big time. 14 million views, you know. I'm making these people money. And they haven't even fixed my rod that I paid for. And they're giving some other guy, I guess that they like better or whatever, some rods. So I talked about this on social media. And there's another rod company that came out about a couple years ago called Mad Catz Rods. He heard of my technical difficulties, and he was nice enough to send me quite a few Mad Cat rods. He asked me which ones I wanted, and I said, well, the main issue for me is visibility because of YouTube. So he sent me 3 different colors. This is a medium action rod. Here, it's called a Blue Ghost. And now if I was running the right type of lights at night, this thing would probably glow pretty good. I just run a regular light. But either way, I'm going to see how these wraps stick out. And it does have a white, looks like fluorescent tip. I'm going to see how these look on video. You can see the colors. This one here is called a White Ghost. This is listed as a medium heavy, but I own Big Cat Fever rods. This is as heavy as a heavy action Big Cat Fever rod, so I'm getting pushed up into the bushes. But that's what that one looks like. We're experiencing some technical difficulties with my spot lock here. For some reason it lost. Now it's jumping back in on its own. Either way, this one here is listed as a medium heavy. Here again, it's more the stiffness of a heavy action Big Cat Fever rod to me. One reason for that could be they have more eyes than the Big Cat Fever rods. But either way, they've got a ton of different colors. Orange, red, they've got some other type of bumping rod. But I'm gonna put them in the boat, man, since he was nice enough to give them to me. And we're gonna use these. They look like they'll catch fish to me. They've also got clothing right here. I got them too. Bottom line, I got tired of making people money and them not appreciating it. This guy here was a fan of my videos, and so here we go. He appreciated it. Thank you, Matt Knight of Mad Cat Rods. I'm in here today to score some bait, and the bait isn't hitting right now, so I've been relining these rods, and I've got some old bait, and we're gonna drag this thing a bit here and put these rods to the test. Later on, I'll come back here and try to get some bait. I've been rained out for like 3 days straight, so the bait I got pretty much went bad on me. The life of a cat fisherman. Let's get this thing on course. Let's get these things baited up. We're down in the lower end of Fort Loudoun Reservoir today, and we're gonna be doing some dragging last week of October. Should be a good time for fish to be in here. Of course, I got my B-cap board, planer boards, and my dragging weights from B-Katz. I pulled them many miles now. I've lost a total of about 4, and that was kind of my own fault. I knew I was in a nasty area and I should pull them up, and I just kept going. When you're dragging, you learn where you can and where you can't. Now that I've done it a few times, if you're concerned about money, these style of dragging weights aren't cheap. Well, if you fish the same area in your local area, what you do is you start out with some cheap weights, and you learn which areas are best to drag and which ones you ain't got no business dragging. If you can't drag them, you suspend them or whatever. But I have learned that some. I was just hard-headed and kept going through some nasty stuff. But those things go most over anything. Here again, if you end up losing one, it's probably not because the weight got hung, it's because your hook caught on something. Then you're gonna lose everything. Of course, that's why we run the floats. Also, the floats help suspend the bait off the bottom, makes it more noticeable to the fish. Also helps to keep the hook from hooking onto stuff. So it can still happen in nasty enough places. Let's get some baits in the water. Let's make a throw. Give these madcap rods a go. Everyone knows when you get a new piece of gear, you got to get the bad juju off it. Right now we got bad juju times 4. Yeah. We finally got hit in the 30-foot range, and it was on a headpiece. I might need to be dragon head pieces only. It could be one of those days. I've got them, that's what they want. There we are. We got the bad juju off the green rod. Oh shoot, we got fish. Yeah, I got some on right now. All right, y'all, we about doubled up in shallow water here. So these fish may be shallower. Either way, man, we got to get one on the blue ghost, which was the medium action. There we go, right there. So I got to feel a fish on the medium and the medium heavy. Oh yeah, that's a big fish. Nice fish right there. Almost looked like a flathead. Almost looked like a flathead. Yes, sir. Yeah. Big old flathead. Let me reel in this skipjack rod real quick before it gets tangled up and everything. We breaking these Mad Catz rods in. Powered that fish right on up. All right, y'all. Probably my best flathead dragging and on a planer board to boot. So just shows you anything can happen, man. Bait's bait, fish are fish. There you go, man. Good looking flathead. Woo! That's hurting my back. He's out of here. I don't blame him. I'd say he's got in my other line. Yeah, he's in my other line for sure. No, don't do that. Woo! That's 2 on the Blue Ghost. Yes, sir. Woo! We out here rod swapping and fish busting. Yeah. Woo-wee. I'm gonna have to throw an extra layer on here. That wind don't let up. Oh yeah. Big fish. Oh yeah. Another flathead. Another flathead. Yes, sir. Yeah. Yeah. Flathead number 2 on the Mad Katz rod. That one was on a suspended bait. We out here rod swapping and fish busting. Woo! Go on, Mr. Flathead. I'm not endorsed by Mad Katz or B Katz. I do not get a percentage of what they sell. They were simply nice enough to help me out with what I do. Other people weren't as appreciative, and I'm tired of people making money off my name and showing no appreciation. These people did. So Kim Stryker at B Cat Boards and Matt Knight at Mad Cat Rods. Hey, I'm kind of glad it happened. I like the way these rods look better, and I like the way they feel better. So obviously they're going to catch fish for me. So I'm swapping out the old and in with the new. We rod swapping and fish busting.